Early May, I took a trip to see some petroglyphs and the Delamar ghost town. It took me 4 hours to get to the dirt, but there was still a ways to go to get to camp. Not much to see out here in the valleys. A windmill, some cows, but the camp gets closer. The road starts to climb, and there's some water crossings. Ultimately, I get to a beautiful camp spot with trees, towering rocks, and a creek. I set up camp and settle down for the night. In the morning, I started a fire. I got everything all packed up and got ready to go. The creek had overflowed its banks and was flowing down the road, causing a fairly large mud hole. I wasn't too concerned about Vera being able to get through it, but I thought it would be interesting. She made it through, no problem. As I came down out of the hills, I passed these weird, abandoned fuel and cement mixer trucks. I wanted to try to take one of the minor roads on my map, and so I set out down it. But it really wasn't very passable. And so ultimately, I went back to the main road. I was glad that I did change back to the main road because I got to see some really cool scenery, including these longhorns. The weather teased, some rain, and I climbed my way through the next mountain range and across the pass to get to the area where the petroglyphs were. I made my way down out of the valley and along a long section of boulders to the Mount Irish petroglyph site. There are a lot of petroglyphs here. They are protected, of course, by the signs. And I suppose this little guy is also protecting them. I headed back into the Jeep, across the next valley, to Delamar. Delamar was a fairly large mining town in its full operation, but today, there really isn't much left. It sits high in a valley, overlooking the valley below. I headed out in order to go find camp for the night, seeing the storm moving in. I made camp in a BLM campsite, taking advantage of the protection that it afforded me, knowing there was a storm moving in. And of course, I woke up to quite the rainstorm. It cut short my trip, but I still had a great time. I packed everything up in the rain, made sure it wasn't too wet, and headed out. On my way back, one more surprise. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.